Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your weekly reading for September 8th to the 15th. This is for Virgo, Virgo rising, and Virgo moon. And before we even jump into it, happy birthday, Virgo. I'm so excited for you. Actually, the universe has a really big gift for you coming on Saturday. This is going to be huge. This is going to be a week to remember. I'm very excited for you, Virgo. Y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for being here. Let's get it started. This is going to be a week. This is going to be a week where it's all about getting it done. It's going with the flow. It's flowing with the go. It is you feeling ready. You're ready to get things going. And I say that because not only do we have the sun in your sign, we got Mercury back in your sign as well. And this is why we're kicking it off on Sunday, September 8th, because Mercury does move back into Virgo. Okay. So for 2.5 weeks, Mercury is your ruler, right? So this is Mercury thriving in your sign. This is really great. This is getting things done. It's putting things in order. It's focusing on your day to day. Remember that, obviously the sun is in your sign too, amplifying that energy. A lot of focus around your day to day, your routines. As I mentioned last week, health as well. Work could be a big thing. And looking at what's going on for you, we're going to talk about this because, career is going to be a big thing for a lot of y'all. But communication, very important. This is getting back in the zone. Like I said in your monthly forecast, this is you checking things off your list, checking it twice. Mercury and Virgo is really nice. Okay. You're going to love it. It's obviously in your sign. And it's a lot more Scully than Mulder. Okay. Just very, very, analytical, pragmatic, even a little pedantic. And, I'm a Virgo moon. I get it. And the other thing is Mercury's no longer retrograde. And that's September 11th is when Mercury leaves shadow. That's, a whole other thing. But Mercury's no longer retrograde. So yes, will communication pick up for you? Absolutely. Will you start processing things? Mercury's intellect, logic as well. Like you're really on a mission. This is really great. Now on September 11th, Mercury in Virgo, sextiling Mars in Cancer. What a wonderful aspect. But again, Mercury in your sign, sextiling Mars in Cancer, which is your 11th house of your hopes and wishes and dreams. Hello. Very harmonious aspect that's got this verve to it. I love that word, but it's also just something, it's so stimulating, and it's you putting so much effort into something that you are putting. It's like you giving legs to something now. Really feeling that undercurrent of emotions that Mars and Cancer brings. So something that is something that's emotionally driving you in a sense here. Again, communication can really be highlighted for you around this time. So really take advantage of it. It can be social media, it can be emails, it can be Zoom calls, whatever it is. Remember, Mars is also action. So taking that action with Mars being in Cancer. Yes, there could be some home related activities as well that you're feeling around this time, but there is a sense of just momentum that you're building, which is great. And Mars and Cancer, again, that is your 11th house that also rules friendships. So it's very social communities, groups you belong to, organizations you belong to as well. Now, on Thursday, September 12th, the day after Sun in Virgo squaring Jupiter and Gemini. I like this. I really like this. And one of the reasons why I think you're going to like it is because remember what I just said, Sun in Virgo, Jupiter and Gemini. Mercury rules both you and Gemini. So these two planets are in Mercury ruled signs. So a lot of mental stimulation, like the wheels are definitely turning around this time, but in a way of your curiosity and exploring new things and expanding your world. And almost, remember I said your monthly forecast is kind of like that Girl Scout, Boy Scout energy. Like, I can do this. I'm going to get this done. It's being productive. It's feeling that little push in terms of, let me expand here. Let me expand. A lot of y'all are going to feel this in career too. Remember, Jupiter and Gemini is your 10th house. So again, this is all like opening acts to Saturday when Venus trines Jupiter. This is really special, Virgo, especially for you, especially if you're here for career, fame. We'll talk about this, but you definitely want to mark this in your calendar. This is the main attraction of the week, and as you can see, the blue asterisk, the as always the best aspects of the week. But you've got the two benefic planets now in this really stunning, auspicious, amazing, beautiful trine. These two benefic planets that are getting together to do something really special for you. Really, really special. And remember, Venus is in her domicile in Libra at this point. Jupiter's in Gemini. So we're, first of all, very fortunate to have Venus trine Jupiter 3 times this year. That's not common, okay? Once a year, twice a year tops. 3 times is that's great, okay? It's going to happen again in December. And if you want to think about what happened last time Venus trine Jupiter, that was January 28th, my birthday. But Venus is in her rulership with this trine that enhances it, amplifies it. This is you feeling. First of all, this could be your best day of the month. But it's so nice. You're gonna feel your charm factor just cranked up. You're gonna feel magnetic. You're gonna feel like you're radiating, like you're frolicking through this birthday field of, red roses, white lilies. You got everything there. You got that chocolate fountain you wanted. You got that, the good popcorn with a movie theater that's only for you. You got Nordstrom, Lululemon, whatever you want. That's what I'm saying, is because Venus trine Jupiter is abundance, it's wealth, it's that feel good energy, it's pleasure, it's absolutely amazing. This is an aspect that brings you a lot of luck, a lot of joy, a lot of pleasure. We're talking about Venus and Jupiter. Jupiter, remember, luck, good fortune, expansion, growth, abundance, wealth, right? Now you've got Venus, which is love, relationships, money, pleasure, beauty. I mean, this is absolutely amazing. Now, this is where it gets really interesting for y'all. Venus in Libra is your second house of money. And so that's okay. I'm going to talk about this later. So you've got that there. You've got Jupiter and Gemini in your 10th house of career and fame, public recognition, honors, achievement. If you're not here for career, whatever you're exerting your energy that you want to be known for, especially if you're retired or what. You see the link here. So a lot of y'all are likely going to be exploring new careers, new jobs, maybe getting something that, comes to you. There's just something opening up for you. And again, if you're not here for career, there's just something that's really special. And it could have to do with money, all right? Because you've got Venus and Libra in your second house of salary, income, finances, all right? With Jupiter, expansion. So really absolutely nice. If you are here for love, if you're single, you better go out there. This is all about something new. This is a trine where, I want you to pay attention to not only Saturday, but the days following it too. It's so strong. Okay. So this is it. Go out there, go mingle, go to the, parks, go to the beach, go to the, a community pool with a Diet Coke, whatever you want. This is your time. You are going to be noticed. Remember, I said being magnetic, that charm factor. This is really, really special. Okay. Because the second house is also self-worth and self-value. So you're going to feel this confidence boost anyway. Put yourself out there. And then with an aspect like this, just think like there's something new that could be possibly brewing in your life that has to do with love and beauty and harmony and pleasure and money and creativity. It's just really special. It's really absolutely 1,000% special. So be social. Venus likes being social. Libra's a very social sign. Gemini's a very social sign. Be social. All right. You never know what doors can open up for you. And the last thing that I was going to say with Venus trine Jupiter, yes, because I get a lot of comments about like when's the best time to play lottery. And I never really talk about that. But with Venus trine Jupiter, I'm just letting you know the odds increase with an aspect like Venus trine Jupiter that's all about money and expansion and wealth and abundance versus a day when Venus is not trining Jupiter. I'm just putting that out there for you, okay? I'm not saying anything, whatever. It's just you take whatever you want with that. All right. But this is really, again, really nice. And I'm very excited for you, especially if you are here for a career. There's a lot happening for you. Remember, we are approaching that eclipse too. There's next week that's happening in Pisces, your seventh house of partnerships. I mean, there's just so much. So I'm excited to do your reading. Virgo, let's get started. See what is going on for you. Ooh, for what do you said as a clarifier? For September 8th to the 15th for Virgo and Virgo rising and Virgo moon. And with, oh, let me do this first. All right. Oh. Virgo, you get me so excited. I can't even shuffle. I do a traditional cultic cross spread. It offers the best overview, especially for a weekly reading. And if we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will. Secondly, Virgo, you know I love you. Thank you so much for being here. Happy birthday again. You see that I brought out the party duck because it is also, as many of you know, Ruby's birthday week. All right. So it's my dog's birthday, but it is also my mom's birthday. A lot of Virgo energy in my family. But anyway, let's do this. And happy birthday to you. I know the duck fell over. So let's see what's going on, Virgo. Look at this. Oh, and the other thing is, because it's, light with the aspects this week, we got more to talk about next week. I am going to be pulling a lot of clarifiers, and I've been doing this for all the signs. I'm going to see this one that came through. Oh, look at you with the Queen of Pentacles here. Okay, so all right, this is really great. So yes, when I say money is going to be a big thing for you, it's going to be a big thing for you. You've had the North Node in Aries all year. It's still going to be there anyway. Hey, eighth house, money. So finances, the two money houses of the zodiac wheel activated for you. Now, anyway, let's get started. You got the King of Pentacles. Really great. So a lot of y'all are already moving into that abundance, which is really nice. Very interesting. Well, I'll tell you later, but well, if you are a cross watcher, you'll notice the King of Pentacles has been coming out a lot. Venus trine Jupiter. That's all I got to say. King of Pentacles. Yes. Wealth, abundance. The richest king, so rich you can't even distinguish his harvest from his, robe here. You got someone holding the golden scepter that creates all this abundance. Anything he touches turns to gold. But this is someone that's also like really just very pragmatic, someone who is a caretaker as well, looks after, his little, ducklings and whatnot. But this is really great. This is really great energy. There is that sense of wealth, but it's also that sense of like that confidence that comes with the King of Pentacles, that sense of security. Like, I got this. This is amazing. So a lot of y'all could have been moving in that direction where you're already feeling that. You already feel things opening up for you. You already feel changes happening for you. And a lot of y'all could have already gotten, possibly new careers or something that like with money that came through, like I mentioned, because Venus did move into Libra at the end of August. Anyway, and that is your second house of money. The planet of money in your house of money is good. Now you got the Chariot in the heart of your spread. This is wonderful. Just keep going. This is the Chariot. I love this energy, especially for you, because if you see what's happening here, you got the Chariot and then you got the star in your crown. All right. Now the Chariot is, so this is, okay. I'm going to try to do this without overcomplicating it. You see the stars in the canopy of the Chariot here. Okay. And you literally got the stars above it. This is referencing the star card. Now, the Chariot is attributed to Cancer. And what did I say earlier? You've got Mars and Cancer there. Cancer rules your 11th house of your hopes, your wishes, your dreams. All right. So very, very nice. I love what's happening here. And the star is attributed to Aquarius, the native ruler of the 11th house of your hopes and wishes and dreams. So a lot of things are happening for you. So just continue to move forward. Don't let anything hold you back. You got the Three of Swords here in your challenge area. This is, oh goodness, that is my doorbell. Okay, let me see how fast I can. I'm back, Virgo. Sorry about that. That was my door. Okay. Virgo, where was I? You got the Three of Swords in your challenge area, but if you see what's happening here, it just seems like you're moving out of something that could have been emotionally impactful for you, something that you were healing from this week, okay? And there could be some partnership activity. Remember, well, I don't think I talked about this too much, but last week we did have Venus conjunct the South Node, so there's something that was maybe, in terms in Libra, right? So maybe like an end of a partnership as you begin this new partnership that is coming through. But anyway, there is this sense of, and I say that because you also have the Five of Pentacles in the root of your spread. So there's shifts happening here. There are shifts happening here, but moving in this direction of, he is so, the charioteer, right? Very bold, very courageous, just really going after the things that he wants without turning back, without going back, right? This is boom, let's get it done energy. And then the Five of Pentacles in the root of your spread. Yes, there could be something that you are feeling like, okay, I don't feel super supported, but I am definitely going to have to reach out. Okay. And when I say that, it can be someone in your physical world. It can be spiritually. Opening yourself up to knowing if there's anything that's you're feeling that could be, a little bit Five of Pentacles, which is, I'm going to show you here. You see these two people. They're really focused on their plight. And so a lot of things that have been happening to them where they're not very comfortable, but they are literally outside a church. And you see the pentacles shaped as this anchor. So it is this anchor of hope, and all they have to do is look up. All they have to do is go in, but we're going to see. Like I said, I'm going to pull a bunch of clarifiers for you. So there you go. So don't be hard on yourself this week, all right? And know that if there are things that are coming to an end, it was meant to happen, okay? If you feel that there has been a strain in relationships, you're moving into it's something great, okay? And Venus in Libra is very peacemaking too. So there could be a sense of like, making up if there's been something that's been hard for you. But if there is some sort of loss, like, this can also indicate like job loss. It could also indicate like, oh, I haven't been having a job for so long. That's why I'm focusing, like my energies are a little bit low right now. Look, you got the Ace of Wands, Claire. Like, you keep going. Like I said, the chariot, look at what it leads to. You got the Ace of Wands, all right? So new job, new career. I mean, like, there's something new happening for you here, all right? Ace is ushering in that new change, new beginnings. It's really wonderful. And then Wands are, career, profession, but also enterprise as well, but also, like, your passions. Like, a lot of creative energy that comes with the Ace of Wands, too. A lot of creative energy here leading to something that could possibly open up in this way where you are just very satisfied with the King of Cups. So you have the Star again, like a lot of healing that comes with this Star, a lot of even like growth and fertility. I think I mentioned that earlier, like new things that are happening. But there is a sense of like this world that you're living in that it's moving in the direction that you've been hoping for. All right. So this is really great. Did I say a lot of wisdom? There's a lot of wisdom here, I'm saying. But you have the King of Cups as well. The King of Cups, someone who is just so emotionally secure, so emotionally stable. Remember, cups are emotions. This is someone who's also very intuitive, who's in touch with not only his emotions, but intuition. Okay, very different from the King of Pentacles, but you got two kings, which is absolutely amazing. So I love this for you. I mean, this is something that it just seems like you're seeking this security, but you got to continue to move forward. All right. But remember, there's that emotional growth that comes with Mars and Cancer. All right. So that is part of the process. And with that Three of Swords in your challenge area, that's something that you will be working with this week. Five of Pentacles, it clarified with the Lovers. Hello. That's amazing. So partnerships in this really beautiful, wonderful way where you also have Archangel Raphael, the healer. And so this is really great. You see the full abundance of the sun. Remember, you've got the sun in your side. I mean, this is really wonderful, but this is partnerships. This is this intensity to it that feels really good because it's almost like even power dynamics have shifted in a sense. Like there's power of you having this choice. Okay. So again, continue to reach out to, again, if in a spiritual sense or spirit guides, or it can be in your physical world, but continue to move forward and know that you're moving into all this support. And there is this energy of a little bit of part of you may be feeling a little bit of resistance for this week for some reason, but just look at what's happening for you. Okay, so continue to move forward. And again, it may be that Three of Swords energy. Three of Swords is actually attributed to Libra as well. So again, a lot of partnership energy that's happening here. You have Judgment in your future. This is really great. This is you coming into your own. This is you really having that moment of clarity. Deeper than that, it's this spiritual awakening. It's like, aha, I get it. I see what's happened for me has really woken me up. You see Archangel Gabriel here. So you got two archangels, by the way. So Archangel Gabriel blowing the trumpet. All right. So make the dead arising from that sound. It's healing. It's healing. But the dead are now awoke. Is that a word? Awoken. And that they're seeking this meaningful life experience. They see it in front of them. And so you've got so much to look forward to. You've got absolutely so much to look forward to. Let's get to your stuff. Oh my God. Oh, and then you've got the Queen of Pentacles too. So yeah, that I use that for a clarifier for this spread. Virgo, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for being here. Happy birthday. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Tell me what's going on. Happy birthday. Ruby says happy birthday to her birthday, September 11th. And my mom says happy birthday to y'all. You know I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. All right, let's see what's going on here. You look at you go. Look at you go. This could be a very spiritual week for you too. Wow. Okay. So you got the High Priestess here with the Hermit. All right. But also the Judgment card as well. So wow. Really going within. But it just seems like there's going to be someone that is almost like this source of wisdom for you. Someone that kind of opens that light in terms of this awakening. And it just think about like, like if you're sleeping for a little, you take like this wonderful, beautiful nap in this, the field of, your birthday field of red roses and white lilies. And you see a little bit of that sun and it gets in your eyes and it wakes you up and you wake up and, you've got, you're swimming in money and whatever it is. But that's what it is. There's someone there for you. Like I said, there is someone there for you that offers all this wisdom and, even like this sense of practicality is coming through. But anyway, High Priestess, there you go. It's really going within, all right? And I want you to take that time doing that because looking at what's happening here, some of y'all may have a little bit, remember why I talked about that resistance? It may be like not knowing exactly which way things are going for you. You're taken care of. Look at this. You're fine. You're going to be absolutely fine. So trust yourself. Go within. And it's almost like you can't go, you really won't be able to go that far without going within, because that is what propels you. Being in touch with your intuition, your higher self, your sense of purpose, your drive, all of that. So definitely go within. All right. And the High Priestess is the guardian of the subconscious. So if there's something deeply rooted in your subconscious, like it just seems like you're going to be taken care of. And a lot of y'all are actually possibly doing this week. And I say that, all the time for anyone going through their birthday season, you do have those really big moments. You do really go within, you really, you're turning another year. And so you ask the big questions of, what have I accomplished? What do I want to accomplish? Like, what do I want to do next? What is the next step? Like all those big questions, but your birthday season is happening like right at this big eclipse, the first eclipse of the season. So, big things are happening for y'all, Virgo. The Hermit, who is Virgo, by the way, attributed to Virgo in your external factors. And there's that source of wisdom that I was talking about. So there's definitely someone there who actually could be a Virgo, right? Virgo rising, Virgo moon, someone that's just there for you. And again, the source of inspiration. And it just, the visual I'm getting is this light that's coming through, and you will recognize it when it does happen. Okay. And, the Hermit is, it's just masculine. It can be like female. It can be, male, whatever it is, but there is someone there who is, just think about like the most spiritual person, it's almost like that type of energy that's coming through. So really special death card. I love this. It's saying that you do want this. You want this big transformation. And You're ready for it. You're absolutely ready for it. Some of y'all, uh, that may be, by the way, the source of like a little bit of that resistance is because you're already going through transformation or you see bigger transformations to come as well. And again, it's that idea of like, what comes after that? I can't see what comes after that. I don't know it. Go within. Go within. You're going to be fine. You got the 10 of Wands in your final outcome. 10 of Wands is saying like, yeah, you've been like going through things. And this is why I say I don't want you to go through, I want you to go within and not feel that resistant energy and be in touch with your higher self. You listen to your inner voice. And all of that energy is because there may be this sense of possibly a little bit like distracting yourself. But the other energy that's coming through is that there could have been a lot of stuff happening that have felt a little bit, like burnout energy, burden that is associated with the 10 of Wands here, but 10 is the end, so it is coming to this to the end. You've got to drop a couple wands or two too, I mean, because look at him. He's moving slow because these wands are heavy and he's carrying so many wands he can't even see the direction he's going. And so don't, do things where you're overworking. And remember, you got Mercury and its sun in your sign. So remember, there's a lot of work and there's a lot of, anyway, don't overwork yourself. Don't burn yourself out, especially if you are doing it to distract yourself from things that you do have to face. All right. 6 of Pentacles. Wonderful. That's great. That's amazing. There's that generosity of spirit. There's that money energy again. With the 6 of Pentacles here, a lot of things is harmonizing for you. All right. There is this something new is happening for you for sure. There is a sense of that action of spirit, of that, of reaching out, that support. All right. That is what I was talking about earlier. All right. That calling to spirit, calling to even someone in your physical world, a friend, a mom, a brother, your neighbor, whoever it is, your dog. Do it. All right. You don't have to go through this, path alone, but there is here. And the reason I say that 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, remember I said, just keep moving forward, but reach out to whatever support system you feel that you need. It's coming. You'll have it. All right. So you're going to be fine because remember, Queen of Pentacles, you got that as a clarifier for your spread here. You got the pair, King and the Queen. So again, there is a sense of money. There's a sense of money, but also, and money and wealth, but your physical world, physical reality. So even just this in your world, feeling this abundance and wealth in your physical world, in home, in your career, it's all here. And you got to bring that balance into your life. So I love this. I mean, you got something to look forward to. You're moving towards something that you're going to feel driven by. There is something, I think I said something about like undercurrents with emotions. Well, you see that here with the 10 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles here. Continue to move forward. You see you're moving into some wonderful partnership that awaits. There could be something with partnerships that, again, with Venus having conjuncted the South Node recently in Libra, there could have been ending of one there. But remember, the eclipse that's happening next week is in Pisces in your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. So there may be a shift happening already, but you can see all this auspicious outcome here. How much time do we have? I don't even. All right. So do you want another clarifier? I'll do another one. You got a 5 of Swords. You got Temperance. I'm going to do a couple more here. 2 of Wands. Yeah. So this is very interesting. I would definitely not overanalyze things. It does seem like that. All right. When you see the 5 of Pentacles here and you get the 5 of Swords, those are 2 challenge cards, conflict cards. But the 5 of Swords coming up here, there is a sense of, it's almost like this sense of don't overanalyze things. There may be something where you feel that it is part of your day-to-day, this new rhythm that you're moving into, this new groove that you're moving into, where again, if you're over analyzing things and overthinking things and even thinking about, some of this energy, the 3 of Swords, like something that was emotionally impactful for you, with Mars and Cancer, that can come out, and it does feel more like a friendship energy that is happening anyway, but you do have Temperance here. So do you see that you got all three archangels in your spread? Okay, so you're protected, you're fine. All right, you got to ask yourself with the Five of Swords, is this even worth it? Is this even like, taking out my swords? But there is also, again, I'm still getting this energy of this self-defeat. Don't do that. You're going to be fine. You're moving forward. All right. So there's almost like this second guessing when things are good. Don't do that. Look, you got Temperance coming right after. You don't do that. Everything's going to be fine. Temperance is saying, yeah, you're good. You're fine. You're the path that you're on. I'm making it work out for you. Everyone's got a path. Everyone's going to get there. Just, you've got to trust. And you got to believe that it's going to work out. You got to trust in yourself too. You got to have that balance and that patience. Patience is actually like a really big factor here. And there may be some like patience with family, being patient with family members is coming through. So keep that in mind. It could be children. It could be, whatever resonates with you, but family, like family. But Temperance is great. Just, it's having that balance, that mind, body, spirit, and knowing that like water flows. I talk about that all the time, and you're going to be fine. You're going to be good. All right. One last thing I'm going to point out is that I like Temperance because there's all four elements that are represented here. But the key thing, remember I said intuition, see the disc on the archangel's forehead here. Okay. So really tapping into your pineal gland. But the cups, let's talk about the cups, right? It's that balance. It's that doing things in a way that's measured and being in control. Okay. If you take 2 cups and you just pour water like that, it's not going to work. You got to like be mindful in the moment. Okay. So be mindful in the moment and know that the things that you want are happening for you. They're happening for you. You're on this path. You're protected. You're going to be good. This is really great. I don't think I've ever, for a weekly reading, had all the archangels come out. Oh, and then there you go. You got the 2 of Wands too. So yeah, this is definitely making it very clear here that there is a sense of when you go within, a lot of y'all are going within, but there is that resistant energy that I was talking about earlier was take that time to really connect. There's a difference between, being in touch with, your higher self and getting the solutions, like having those answers that you need, right? And that's going to make all the difference, especially with the High Priestess here. And then the 2 of Wands, it's just planning, okay? But there is that. I'm going to show you something here. You see the 1 wand in and then 1 wand out, right? So he's got the world in his hand, the highest point in the castle. But there is that a little bit of like, he's got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So kind of like that. So when you go within, it's going to help you plan your next step. Okay. You've got this great view of what's happening. So you got someone on your side. You've got a lot to look forward to. It's just, for me, I'm feeling a little bit of that resistance here, a little bit here, even like your mind retrograding, actually, not the planet, but your mind like going back to something. But you're going to be fine. You're taken care of. Okay. Remember, you got the Lover's Judgment. You got Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael. I mean, what more could you ask for? You got the Ace of Wands, the Chariot. This is great. So yes, there is going to be this profound experience you have to come with the Judgment card, and it's gonna, again, like open your eyes, and you're gonna be like, I get this, and I love this, and I want this, and this is definitely my path, and I'm aware of it. And it could be something that, I know I'm rambling. Okay, I'm gonna stop. But yeah. So thanks so much, Virgo. Well, I was gonna say that it could be the fact that you are recognizing that you are moving toward one chapter of your life, moving into another chapter in your life that is about to take place in this really big way. All right. And it could be something that brings out you. All right. So it's all coming out. All right. So, oh my goodness, Virgo, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for being here. Sorry about the, doorbell thing. And next week, we will talk about this eclipse. There's a big eclipse that's happening in your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. So we will talk about that. There's a lot of actually other things that are happening next week that we'll talk about next week. Anyway, Virgo, happy birthday. Y'all are amazing. I'll see you next week. Okay, bye.